Hello and welcome to my purple desk. My name is Olivia and today we'll be doing a cash stuffing of my first February paycheck. I got paid from my job around $894 and then I transferred 560-ish, 65, 64 to my bills account in order to pay my mortgage, and I was left with 320. So this paycheck was a little short compared to normal, but that is what I expected for this time of year. It is very it's the slow season in my current work. So we're going to count this cash and then we're going to talk about some life-changing things happening right now. So to start off, we're going to do 2, 4, 6, 8, 1, 2, 4, 6, 8, 2, 2, 4, 6, 8, 3, 320. And that's it. And the thing is, these short paychecks are kind of to be expected right now, but I have been spending way less out of my wallet, which was a goal of mine, is to spend way less money out of my wallet. And as you can see, I have money left in basically all of the categories that I use. I still haven't changed these. It'll happen eventually. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through and take out the $1 bills. And then I'm going to decide how much I want to put in my wallet out of this 320 that we have. So in groceries, I have 23. So we'll just take out the 3. Honestly, I think the 20 is good. I really haven't been buying that much in groceries. I did stop and get cereal or granola the other day. And so now that's like my new thing. It's like having that in the house to eat with like banana slices. Really good, lazy, slightly healthy food, So gas, surprisingly, I have change, which I keep back here. Surprisingly, I have been doing really well at not spending a bunch of money on gas. I do have a couple receipts and a $1 bill. So I have 15 bucks left in gas. I have been driving like way less. I've been carpooling with my husband to work and it's been working out. I think maybe in the past I was putting money in here for gas and then spending it on other things. So I thought in my head that I needed 40 bucks a week on gas, but I don't think I do. So I'm going to put 20 in here and see how far it goes. Just to see how much I can get away with not spending on gas and snack type foods. Okay, Walgreens, I use this for if someone gets sick, needs to go to the pharmacy for over-the-counter meds or vitamins. So I am going to put a 20 in here because that's all I have. But I will probably take some money out to cover vitamins in the near future. And honestly, that's everything for my wallet. I have been trying really hard not to spend what's in here. I have been spending a couple of gift cards that I got for Christmas to get like food at Dunkin' Donuts on the mornings that were out of eggs and things like that. So that means we get to move on to the envelopes. And this is kind of where I get to talk about things that have changed recently. So I decided my goal was to get a part-time job before the end of January, and I was able to do that. I called the previous restaurant that I worked for and asked them if they needed help part-time because right now, if you're not from the South, it's Mardi Gras, and a traditional thing to do is to have a king cake. And the restaurant that I'm working part-time makes king cakes from scratch, and they sell like 100 or more every day for starting in the middle of January all the way through the end of February. So I knew they were going to need help. So I called and got a part-time with them. All right, so I'm going to put my $1 bills in this emergency savings. This is for when hurricane season starts. And I was counting each of these as $10. I had money in here that I took out. And honestly, I think I'm just gonna take a pencil and erase this and change it. Like, why not? It's my tracker. If I can find a pencil, I recently went through this little, my obnoxious pencil container, and I may have gotten rid of everything. I know I have a pencil somewhere. Let's write over it. Let's do that. You know, it's okay. It's just for me. Nobody will know. Okay, so I'm gonna change the flashlights to, I'm gonna change the flashlights to $2. Okay, and then the water bottle is gonna stay at $5. I think that's reasonable. And then the forks and spoons in the middle, should we make that 10 or is that unrealistic? We could make it a weird number like 7 or 8. Or we could just make it 1, honestly. How many of these are there? 11. Let's make it 10, and maybe in the future we will be able to put that amount of money towards this envelope. So that means we have one $5 bill. I could color in a water bottle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay. So let's color in the water bottle for the $5 bill. All right. So about the part-time job, so what I'm doing right now is on Thursdays and Fridays, I'm working that part-time job, which is in the mornings, 7 a.m. to 2:33-ish, around there. And then I get to have time off after that. And then the rest of the week, so Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, I'm doing my job, my full-time job, and that is Saturday, Sundays, it's 9 to 5, and then Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, it's 3 to close. So the way that I look at it is that every single day, I'm only working half a day. Like, I can't right now, I don't have the time and energy to do doubles. It makes me feel so exhausted that then I end up being like grumpy and irritable, and I don't want to be that person. I don't want to be grumpy and irritable every day. So this is what I'm going to do. And if I really need a specific day off from, like, off completely, I'm just going to have to request that day. So we had $13 here. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Ooh, that is perfect. So if we get one more, then we can color in another one. And then after that, I will start working on the water bottles. So that way we can feel like we're actually making progress on this little emergency hurricane season tracker, which I think hurricane season starts, I want to say it starts in April or May. I would have to double check that. I mean, I live here and I don't even know when it starts, so I think that's the only thing that I am going to be doing in this binder for now, because, okay, we might have to touch a few of the things in here, and then I'm really concentrating on this binder. So it's slow right now for my full-time job, so I'm hoping tattoos, I was supposed to be finished, but the last session we did was a short one, so I'm just putting an extra 20 in there so I get up to 200, and then that's it. We're done. We're done for the whole year. I promise. I promise that that's it. So hobbies, what do we have here? All right, I'm gonna put a 20. Should I? No, there's $30 in here, so I'm not gonna put a 20 in hobbies. The only thing that I was gonna get with this money was more labels for my wallet and some of the envelopes in here, and I think $30 should be enough, honestly. What I was gonna put this into is hair, because I do want to change the color of my hair, and I have told myself that if I'm gonna bleach my hair, I need to pay a professional and not try and do it myself. So that's what this money is for. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 120. 120 is more than enough. It's a little overkill. But just in case, I think the last time it was like 75, 80, which is, to me, pretty affordable. All right, that is it for this binder. So the plan going forward is that I'm really concentrating on this binder, which is my saving up a real emergency fund for us going forward. And the total is around 11,000. But for the sake of a catchy title, I'm calling it The Journey to 10K. So the goal is that when I start getting my paid from my part-time hours, all of that money will be going into this binder exclusively. And then I will have a little bit more wiggle room with the money from my full-time job to put half of it in this binder and half of it in the other binders, so that I have worked 2 jobs before, and one of the pitfalls of working 2 jobs is you end up feeling burned out because you don't spend any money on self-care. And it sounds a little silly. Self-care kind of makes me cringe because sometimes it just feels like a marketing term to repackage like bubble bath as a necessity. But it's really not. And I mean self-care as in having cereal for when you come home really tired, and having some lazy foods in the house, and doing things like getting your hair done or getting just a haircut like every 6 months can make you feel like, okay, I'm working all these extra hours, but I am getting a little bit of instant gratification. It's not all delayed gratification, because that's one of the pitfalls of working 2 jobs and saving up money is you can feel like you're working so hard, but you're not getting to use any of that money currently because it's all for the future. So anyway, I'm talking too much. So let's talk about how much we have to put in this binder after all of this. So 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 240. That's pretty good considering that I only took 320 out of the bank. So it seems like not a lot to live off after paying my mortgage. But considering that I still have money to get my hair colored, order a couple things off of Etsy, and I'm saving a small emergency fund for when if we get a hurricane or a really bad storm, it feels like I'm not just putting all of my money away for the future, and I can use some of it. Okay, anyway, let's see if we can finish this one. I knew we were kind of close last time. It would be nice to take some more money and put it in my Ally account and put a placeholder in here if we can. 51, 52, 2, 4, 6, 8. So if I put $200 in this water envelope, I can put a placeholder in, but that would make for a very short, kind of boring video. So let's just spread the love around. So let's do $60 in water. And I still do want to print out a large tracker so I can color in the total out of the 10K that I'm trying to save up. I did kind of design one on Canva. I just haven't printed it out. I can laminate it at my work as long as I don't use their laminator too often. It's just that I really don't want to pay to print it out. But the only other option is using my sister's printer. So that's where I'm at with that whole thing. I'm trying not to like have too many expectations of all the extra activities I should be doing because I'm working 2 jobs, working literally every day. So, you know, some things are going to fall by the wayside, and that's okay. Let's put $60 in home insurance. I'm not sure where we are in this one. I think this one's not got a lot in it. 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82. Oh, nice. Okay. So we're we're not halfway, but we're like a third of the way. It's gonna feel really nice to get some of these envelopes finished while I'm in the slow season, and then I can work on the bigger numbers as we go into the busy season, and hopefully my paychecks go back up to being really large for me anyway. So electricity, we have 2, 4, 6, 8, 100, 2, 4. If we put 60 in here, we will have 200. That seems to be the number for the day. Okay. So now, do I put the rest in water so maybe next time we can pay it off? Maybe? Actually, you know what? I'm gonna hold on to this because an envelope that I don't have that I really need to go into this binder is for taxes. I don't have an envelope for taxes, and the last couple years I've had to pay H&R Block to do my taxes, and it's a little pricey. So honestly, I'm gonna put this $60 in this envelope, or in a spare envelope. Do I have a spare envelope? I do, because this Christmas tracker can go. Okay. I'm gonna pretend that this is my taxes envelope, and I'm going to put this $60 in taxes because I put that on my credit card and the payment will be coming up on the 15th. So this way I don't have to take that money out of my paycheck. I will have some of it in here. And it was like $190 to get my taxes done. But because I had forms other than a W-2, I think it's worth it to have an expert look at what you're doing. So I guess I will have to order myself a label for taxes, because that's going to be an expense, a yearly expense going forward that I just need to anticipate better. So I think that's going to be it for this video. I know it was a little short, a little chaotic, but you know, going forward, I will have the opportunity to make many more videos. We have lots of things that we can talk about and discuss, and hopefully going forward with having 2 jobs, 4 paychecks every month, I can be more consistent with my upload schedule. So that's it for this video. Thank you for everyone who has watched all the way through, and thank you to everyone who has subscribed so far. If you want to leave a comment and say hi, I will see it and respond. And thank you very much for watching. I'll see y'all next time. Bye.